I have with me the brand new Subaru Crosstrek 2025 version. This is the e-Boxer all-wheel drive, permanently all-wheel drive. Is the Europe version. It comes with a 2-liter petrol engine, 136 horsepower. I will explain you in a second how it works and how is the system, because it's one of the best system out there on the market, one of the best all-wheel drive, permanently all-wheel drive system on the market these days. One of the most reliable cars. Subaru make one of the most reliable cars on the market, and in United States was voted by the customers in top of the cars most reliable brand, Subaru. So that says a lot about the quality that Subaru make the cars that they produce. Anyway, this Crosstrek, in this video we will drive it. I will drive it and I will give you the feedback, how it's on the road, how the Lineartronic automatic CVT transmission work, how is the engine, how is this mild hybrid system, and everything about the car regarding driving you will find out in this video. I will have a separate video where I explain you everything about the car, also the technology and how the systems work, interior, exterior, everything about the car. Also in the description of this video I will leave you all the technical data just in case you want to find out about this Crosstrek. And by the way guys, if you are in Romania and Bucharest, if you want to test drive the car, buy the car or buy any other Subaru car, definitely check out SMT dealership. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice. They will help you with everything. Plus you will have a 3,500 euro discount on this Crosstrek, and if you want to buy the Forester you have 5,000 euro discount. So definitely take advantage of this deal. The version that I have with me is the premium version. That means the top of the range version. It comes with those 18-inch wheels. Normally it comes with 17, but on the top of the range version it comes with 18. Ventilated brake disc on the rear, on the front, which says a lot about the car. More about the car, definitely check out the full review video. This is the key, by the way. Keyless entrance. You can also use the buttons, but it has keyless entrance. Also the interior on this premium version, it comes with those beautiful leather seats. On the entry-level version it comes with textile material seats. Very good seats, very comfortable. Normal pedals, no aluminum pedals, just normal pedals. Let me go inside, and I want to give you some technical data before we start driving, and I will explain you a few things about how the systems here work. Until then, let me put the seat belt. And let me start. Here's the start stop engine button. Let me start the engine. Outside are -7 degrees. It's super cold in this period in Europe, so we have to take into consideration this thing when we drive the car. We have winter tires, by the way, so when we check the consumption in the end of this video we will have to take this into consideration. Let me give you some technical data about the car and then we will start driving. The version that I have with me, as I said before, is the premium version, is the e-Boxer. It comes with the engine, Boxer engine, e-Boxer engine, because it's the mild hybrid version. All-wheel drive permanently. The car will drive all 4 wheels permanently and can distribute the power between the front and rear, between the axle, because it has differential. So it's an amazing off-roader. So this is one of that car that you don't have to worry when you go off-road. Price of the car, starting price for the basis version, 37,200 euro. It comes with a 2-liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders, array horizontally, and here horizontally mean that they array like that, so they work like that. That means you have less vibration, and the engine is placed a little bit lower, so you have a better center of gravity. That means it's better in handlings. So yeah, this is different from the other car brands, which says a lot about this system. It has also, of course, an electric motor, 16.7 horsepower electric motor, which is integrated in the Lineartronic transmission. It has a CVT transmission, super good transmission on chain. Battery capacity for the mild hybrid system is 0.57 kilowatt hour. Top speed 198 km per hour. 0 to 100 in 10.8 seconds. Consumption around 7.7 liter. We will check in this video. I will reset it and we will see what kind of numbers we can get. CO₂ emission 174 grams. Weight of the car 1595 kilograms. The fuel tank capacity 48 liters. Ground clearance 22 centimeters. and the turning circle 11.8 meter. The car comes with MacPherson independent suspension on the front and multi-link independent on the rear. And by the way, the car comes with 8 years warranty and unlimited kilometers, so that says a lot about the quality of the car. We have automatic transmission. From here you can put it in reverse. It comes also with a reverse camera, not the best but pretty useful. You have also parking sensors. It comes with drive mode, and you have also L. From what it's L, it's the low mode. That means the engine at low speeds, if you need more power, you put it in low, and the engine will stay, the revs will stay higher, so to give you that extra power. And also when you go downhill, so this is the L mode, just in case you're wondering. Electronic handbrake. You have also heated seats. Here you have on the steering wheel 2 buttons for different driving modes. So we have S mode. Right now it's for the sport. S mode means sport. And I, it's from intelligent. So intelligent mode, it's more like an eco mode, just in case you're wondering. Plus you have these different driving modes from X mode. X mode, it's the extra all-wheel drive mode. You can choose between snow, dirt, normal, or deep snow and mud. So this is super cool when you're driving like off-road, you know, like you activate this X mode, so you go with the car super deep, and you can see in deep snow and mud you can deactivate the traction control and so on. So it's a really good 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive system. So yeah, one of the best all-wheel drive system. It comes with a map here, navigation, TomTom navigation. It's not the most responsive, but it's pretty good. And it comes also with car information. It shows you here what happened in real time with the system and the engine and the position of the car. It comes with a panoramic glass roof, which you can open it as well. Climatic system will be on 22 degrees, by the way, for the whole trip. Heated seats will be off. Adjustable steering wheel, manually, up, down, forward, backward, very simple. I will reset the consumption, guys, and then we will start driving. From here you can activate autopilot. Let me reset the consumption. We press this button here behind, and now trip B, it's resetted. Let's drive it. As we go in this trip, I will give you more information about the car. You can also activate from here. If you go to vehicle, you can activate the auto hold function. You can also deactivate drive monitoring system, which have a radar here which read your face if you're tired or something like that. And you can also deactivate this function, which is speed limit warning. If you want to deactivate, you can deactivate it. Very simple. You can see right now it shows you that the system is working right now in a all-wheel drive system. And you can see right now we go here, it's a little bit snow, and man, I test the car on snow. These days was a lot of snow, and I have to be honest with you, man, this is a proper all-wheel drive. It works so good, man. On snow and icy road was amazing these days when I tested. So yeah, I have to say that probably is the best all-wheel drive system. It's permanently all-wheel drive. It's not like in other cars where you have rear wheel and yeah, all-wheel as needed. No, here you have permanently all-wheel drive. So it's a fantastic car. 22 centimeters the ground clearance, which allow you to go in on bad roads without any problem, on dirty, the mud, snow, whatever. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Regarding the driving feeling, I have to tell you, I'm quite impressed on how smooth and how nice the car is running. I mean, this Lineartronic transmission, it's on chain and it works extremely well. It's noisy from time to time, of course, when you try to rev it harder, but it works extremely smooth, extremely nice. The connection to the wheels and to the steering wheel, even though the steering wheel doesn't have too many yeah, choice, you have just the steering wheel the way it is. Even if you put it in sport or intelligent mode, you have kind of the same feedback, but the whole system, it works extremely smooth, extremely nice, extremely pleasant. You have very good visibility. You can see the blind spot view monitoring right there in the corner, so you can see it right here. It's quite unique, different than other cars. Also suspensions, pretty good suspension, multi-link on the rear, independent MacPherson on the front. Even on big bumps and speed bumps, is doing fine. I noticed that it's quite pleasant. So yeah, overall the system and the mechanical part work really fine. And also look at this, it's pretty quick. I heard some comments and some reviewers said like, yeah, this engine, it's somehow, they say like it's somehow underpowered, but keep in mind the petrol engine have also an extra electric motor which has 16.7 almost 17 horsepower, which help as well. And when you have that electric motor which help at starting and so from time to time accelerating and so on, you won't feel that. So from 0 to 100 I noticed that the car, it's quite quick. It's pretty quick when you start. And right now we are in intelligent mode, I'm not even in a sport mode, and you will see that you will feel a difference when you switch between intelligent mode and sport mode. You will see that in the sport mode it's much more quicker, the acceleration is much more responsive, so you definitely feel a pretty big difference between those driving modes, which says a lot. Over those speed bumps, in general, suspension feel pretty comfy, but in the same time they are set up pretty well that you have also very good stability and handlings in curves, so you don't have too much rolling, which is great. Also the fact that the engine, it sits quite low, this horizontal array of the engine, it allows the car to have it low, let's say center of gravity, right? So you have a better stability, it's much more fun and agile and dynamic to drive, and you definitely feel that. The grip on the steering wheel, it's a leather steering wheel, it's very good. I like the grip, I like that you have a place for the fingers behind the steering wheel. It's easy to go around in the curves, easy to go around in roundabouts, good visibility outside. The A-pillar, it's small, so you have a great visibility on the windows. Look at it, over those speed bumps. It's pretty fine, it's pretty decent, the suspensions, and I like it. It's a very good setup between, you know, they kind of set up between comfort and sportiness. It's kind of right there in the middle, so they kind of choose really well. Sound insulation, it's fine. We will test it also on the highway at high speeds. I would say sound insulation at high speed, you start to hear a little bit of wind and noise from outside after 120 or something like that, but it's fine, it's decent. Another thing is that the car, it's easy to drive. The steering wheel, it's pretty assisted and soft and easy to go around, easy to drive. It feels light, it feels pleasant. So again, from my point of view, a very pleasant car to drive. Also, you have a pretty tall driving position, so you stay pretty high like a crossover, which is great because you have a good visibility around the car, around the corners. Yeah, let me close this, you can see a little bit better the dashboard right now. But it's very pleasant, it's a pleasant car to drive, I tell you. I really enjoy it when I'm driving it. And you know, when you look at the car from outside, it looks a little bit oldish. I mean, it has some elements which are pretty oldish, also in the interior, also outside. But when you start driving, man, everything is changing. The driving feeling, it's make up for all the things that look a little bit oldish. Now let's switch to sport mode. Look at this. You see, you push it a little bit harder, you start to hear a little bit the engine, but the way it sits on the curves, on the corners, it's lovely. It has a little bit of delay in the steering wheel, it's assisted, it's light. It has a little bit of delay, but pretty good feedback to the wheels. And it's quite responsive. The electric motor helped a lot. Look at this. Oh, it's nice. In curves, it's really nice. You can definitely feel how the weight is stay all the way low, and it's helping with the handlings. Great brakes, by the way. The brake power, it's perfect. Ventilated brake disc on the front, on the rear. Look at this in the Oh man, it sits so well. It's so dynamic. If the steering wheel was a little bit more direct and have less delay, man, was perfect. Was really, really perfect to drive dynamic and quick. Look at this. So responsive. Because the electric motor help, immediately you press the acceleration, you don't have any delay in terms of acceleration, which is good. Many cars have some delay, but I like that this is pretty responsive. Look at this. It's really quick, really responsive. It's really sitting good on the road. Acceleration, I feel like it's gripping quite well, really well. The distribution of power to the wheels, it's really smart made. Subaru make fantastic cars, really good cars. Now, when you need a little bit of power, press the acceleration. You can cross pass other cars without any problem. I noticed that, and I tested also a little bit earlier. So regarding the power, as long as you are in sport mode, I wouldn't worry at all to go on this lane, because we have to go the roundabout. I want to show you something else really, really important, really cool, is the autopilot, the cruise control, adaptive cruise control of the car. It's extremely well. In the beginning, I didn't think, I was skeptical. I didn't think it was so good, but it's really good. Brakes are fine. Really good ratio brake power to the weight of the car. And the car is not that heavy. It's pretty light. It's pretty agile. Look at this. Pretty quick around the corners. It's also fun to drive, to be honest. If you go on the twisty roads on the mountains, it's pretty fun to drive. Let's go out here. And now here I want to test it. From here, from those physical buttons on the right side, you can activate the autopilot. And all you have to do, guys, is just, look at this, just set the speed. And then the car, you can see on the screen, on the digital screen there, how it's holding the lanes. And then it's doing perfectly. It stays between the lanes, it's accelerating, it's braking, it's keeping the distance. And it works so good. I tested yesterday and I was, oh my god, it works so good. I didn't expect that. I was expecting to bounce around left and right, but man, Subaru did a fantastic job with this system. Look at this. Look at this. As long as you have those lanes visible, the car is doing fantastic. I'm surprised. Let me go back to intelligent mode. Let me switch to 100, yes, because it's 100 around here. And the car is lovely. It's doing really, really good. I tested yesterday. It's fantastic. You can see the blind spot view light monitoring there. A lot of safety features on the car. A lot of useful safety features. You can see the car comes in front, and my car, it's kind of braking because that car come in front pretty quick. Also, it can read the traffic speed limit signs, so the car is able to see the speed limit signs, and then it can adapt to that speed. For example, if now it comes 50 km per hour, the car will automatically adjust the autopilot to 50 km per hour, which is a smart system. So again, Subaru makes some smart autopilot system, which is pretty great, pretty impressive. If we go here back, you can see right now how the system it's working and the information about the system. Anyway, you can see even now it works automatically. All you have to do is just pay attention to the road, keep your hands on the steering wheel, and the car will do the job for you. So will definitely work automatically. It's working really fine. We can set a higher speed, 110, 150 km per hour. Right now at this kind of speed, you can hear a little bit of wind from outside. and a little bit of noise from the tires. So from 150 km/h, it start to hear a little bit of noise. So probably here at the sound insulation, it's decent, it's fine, but they can improve in the future a little bit more. I guess if you hear music or something will be fine, but keep in mind, over 120 km/h, you start to hear a little bit of noise. Again, autopilot, it's very, very, very good. So it's probably one of the best autopilot system. And it's surprisingly, I mean, when you go inside the car, you see this analogical cockpit, right? You will think like, oh man, it's a little bit outdated, maybe the systems are not that good. And then you try autopilot and you are like, oh my god, this autopilot, it's same as, I don't know, it's really good, like Mercedes, like a BMW, right? So you're kind of confused. But when we look at the price, we look at the offer, we look at what Subaru give you for this money, I think it's a great price, man. I mean, you have a very good autopilot system, you have a fantastic all-wheel drive system with automatic transmission, and you have also a great engine, boxer engine. It's great. Look at this in curves. It sits so good because you have that lower center of gravity. The car doesn't lean in curves. It sits really well. Yeah, it's good. It's really, really good, and you can feel that immediately when you go and do the test drive. Let's move to sport mode and let's drive a little bit dynamic here. Look at this. Oh, it sits so well. It sits really well. It's really fun to drive. Really well set up of the suspensions. Even here in the roundabouts, it sits very good. And acceleration, it's so linear. It's not very quick, it's not a quick car, but it has a pretty good response. But it sits quite nice on the curves. I like the way it sits on the curves. Oh, I love it. Also, it helps with understeer, oversteer, the distribution of power to the wheels. That helps also as well. This all-wheel drive system. Now we go back on the highway, try to go a little bit faster. You can gain the power without any problem. We go uphill and you can see it was pretty quick. Cruising around on the highway, it's also great. I feel like it sits really well on the road. At 120, it sits perfectly on the road. Very good balance, very good cruiser. So it's cruise around at this speed without any problem. 130. Accepting a little bit of noise from outside. Man, it's cruising so good. It's cruising really well at high speeds. Wow. Wow, it's so good. It is good. You have to test it. You have to go and test drive it. It's really good. It sits really well. Excepting a little bit of wind noise, a little bit of noise from outside. If they would improve the sound insulation, and they will change a few things here and there and make it more TikTok-y, I think this car will sell like hot broth, like crazy. Man, it's so good. I'm impressed. The mechanical part, great job, Subaru. Top, man. I can't believe 8-year warranty, unlimited kilometers. That says so much about this system. It's really good. We have 9.6 liter consumption until now. Not bad. Let's go back to intelligent. We go in the city a little bit, then we stop this trip. We end this trip. Now press the brake. The car will recuperate some energy now back into the battery, and you have a nice graphic that shows you that right there on the screen. It shows you also how much gas you save, and I will show you at the end of this trip. And right now we drive in electric mode. You hear it's just so silent. Right now we are just in electric mode. At low speeds, and also when you go in reverse in parking lots, at low speeds, you drive in electric mode for certain moments, and also it will switch off the petrol engine completely in many moments when you're cruising or just driving very slow. So that helped a lot. You can see we have a full battery right now. Also, the car comes with free batteries. One 48 volt battery for the mild hybrid system, and two 12 volt batteries. Both of them are in front to stabilize the current, the voltage on the electronic systems. So man, this says a lot about the quality and the things that they want to achieve, Subaru want to achieve with reliability and those cars. Yeah, over the bumps it's also pleasant. Very good visibility around the car, very easy to drive. And also it's a pretty good cruiser. And yeah, regarding the comments on this engine, I think it's not underpowered. I think it's more than enough for 90% of the people. I don't think you need more power than this car offer. I think it's just really good setup. Right now you hear that we are in EV mode. You can see right there on the screen an EV light appear that tell you are in electric mode. Right there in the corner left, you can see right now we are in electric right now. So right now the car is cruising and like rolling in electric mode. Only when I push the acceleration, then it start to kick in the petrol engine, but until then it's really stay in electric mode. Right now here, yeah, it's decent, it's good suspension. And again, electric from time to time, because it's a mild hybrid, but it's an advanced mild hybrid. It's not like a normal mild hybrid. It's kind of a mild hybrid plus, because it's able to drive a little bit in electric as well, where most of the mild hybrid they are not able to drive in electric, but this one can. So it's a little bit more advanced than the normal mild hybrid system. So overall it's a smart system. It's a very good one. I didn't expect, and not many people talk about this system from Subaru, and it's somehow sad because it's underestimated. But I think the car need more advertising. I think the car need more attention, and because it's a truly reliable system engine. It is very good, very good. It's probably one of the best system out there on the market. So I'm pretty sure that if the people will really know how this system is, they will appreciate it a little bit more, and they will understand how good it is. Now, going here on this IC, it's not too much, but even here you can feel how good it's gripping. Lovely car, man. Lovely car. Let me turn around here. Going in reverse, you can see the reverse camera, so you can park. You can see the lines that guide you, help you park between the lines. It's really good. Anyway, let me show you the consumption. Electronic handbrake consumption. We can see we have a full battery right there on the right side. 9 liters, and outside there are minus 3 degrees, was minus 7 when we begin. That was the video, that was the test drive. I hope you get some useful information from here. From my point of view, one of the best car in class, for sure. One of the best car, one of the best system, one of the best all-wheel drive system, one of the best transmission and engine. So great job, Subaru. Really love the car. Anyway guys, if you are around Bucharest in Romania, definitely check out SMT dealership. I leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, they will help you with everything. Plus, if you want to buy this car for this month, you have a 3,500 euro discount, and if you want to buy the Subaru Forester, you have a 5,000 euro discount. So definitely take advantage. Definitely check out and contact them, because they offer you this discount. I love the car, even though I wish different things to be different, like digital cockpit, like the tail lights to be LED, and a few things I would change and maybe improve, like for 2025. But in general, regarding the mechanical part, it's great job, Subaru. Really fine stuff. Thank you for watching. That was the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't miss out the full review where I explain you everything about this car, interior, exterior. The video series are online, will come online if they are not already. So definitely check them all to get more information, because Subaru really deserve more attention for the quality that they bring on the market. So that was the video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. See you soon in the next one. Bye guys.